Freaky, a horror comedy movie starring Vince Vaughn as a killer. Last time he did a killing role, uh, it was considered one of the worst remakes of all time. But anyway, um, it's it feels like a mixture of Happy Death Day, and parts of it feels like a Nickelodeon teen movie, and then some of it feels like Friday the 13th. So the opening scene is easily one of the best scenes in the movie. Um, there's a dagger that's involved, and apparently when they get stabbed, they switch bodies. Um, it's a really funny movie. Thankfully, the most unlikable character was killed off in the beginning of the movie, and I don't know. Some of it they try to squeeze in character development, but we don't really care about these characters that much, honestly. Um, I have to say, Vince Vaughn. I don't like Vince Vaughn, but he was pretty good in this movie, and I would say he was more Jason than Jason in Freddy versus Jason. He when in the beginning of the movie, he was more Jason than Jason was in Freddy versus Jason. But um, I feel like some of the jokes worked. I kind of cringed on the hashtag cringy mainstream stuff, but I think it was a solid 7. I feel like the kill count was a little too low, to be honest. If it had more kills, it would be a little bit higher. Um, and some of the kills are actually kind of brutal. I thought this was PG-13. I wasn't paying attention to the rating, but I guess it was rated R. Um, yeah, like the main character, if yeah, like her best friends, I don't know. I just find the one friend, the one that's the gay stereotype, a little, too stereotype. Um, and there were moments that made me laugh in this movie. Actually, I wasn't sure about this one, but I would say about 7. It's not a huge rush to go see. Um, Vince Vaughn, I'm not a fan of him at all, but he does a solid job as the killer, and when he's playing as the girl in her body. But they try to have you know family emotional moments in the movie, but it just seemed a little too corny and generic in my opinion. And a lot of stuff is like, oh, that's what's gonna happen next. But I saw it a double feature at the drive-in with another movie that I'm gonna review next. But about a 7 out of 10. I'm trying to think. There might be a sequel, maybe. I'm not sure. Depends on how well it does at the box office and critical wise. So far, people like it. From the critic side, it's about like a 6.6 on IMDb, which is decent for a horror movie. And like Rotten Tomatoes, giving it an 85%. I don't think it's that high of I don't think it was that good, but it was decent.